Hey, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. Last time we read something about the Sea of Tranquility, and this time we are returning into the sands over yonder. But there was also some writing that I missed last time that I just wanna, quickly go over. I'm at least not sure if I've read that one. I don't think I've had. The designer has granted me domain over the lands I have traveled, and with his sigils of power, I will make this whole world my domain. This is actually interesting. So, we have been told that we became the master of the first area, basically by completing it, by getting all of the sigils. That does mean that others, at least Faith, has done so before. I'm just gonna, take note of that for now, but I feel like that could be interesting. Hey, he promised me the world as well. What a joker, Assassin 42. Okay. And again, I don't think time obeys too many rules here, or so many rules we can't imagine. Clearly I'm writing this message after you all wrote yours, but maybe we're all here at the same time as well. That's actually interesting. We do know that things happen kind of at the same time, but kind of not. Like, my theory was kind of that we are doing this in parallel, but it seems like they have already written those notes, and time is maybe a circle? I don't know. That message just materialized on the wall in front of me. Okay, so it's probably more that we are basically playing the game. Wait a second. I have a theory that I have to check at another point now. But like, we are probably all like in different simulations at the same time. And once we write something on the wall, we get something else. Maybe I should, the next time I get some writing, put that writing next to another message or something like that, where other copies could find it. Maybe I get a reply. I don't actually know, because I have only tried painting like once, because I am... I did that twice. Maybe I did it twice because I was kind of disappointed by the options I had gotten. But I can always do that again because we kind of know where those are. But my theory was basically I need to... There's actually one area. It's like area 2 in the first... Okay, this is like weird to talk about like the area inside of an area. But like the region 1 and like area 2 or 3. There were like these copies that were running around. Maybe I should pay attention to those numbers. Maybe they actually increase every single time I meet one of them. That would be interesting. But I'm not gonna do that today. Today I finally wanna do the puzzles here. We unlocked the fan last time, and then I went into the second area and did nothing there outside of reading. We do have another star. By the way, is there a star here? Only the one that we had found. Okay. I am fine with that. We do have a red piece here again. And I wanna know how the fan works, because, again, we didn't get the chance to do that last time, because I got distracted. And that was probably a good choice, because I'm gonna be completely honest, last time I recorded very, very late, and I was that tired, and I probably would have failed every single puzzle here. Still, I wanna go for a puzzle that's like relatively easy. There was one, I remember, where we had just a cube and a fan. Just because I wanna give the fan the full chance to actually show its power, basically. We have the man on the moon, the one that distracted me last time. Okay, I can jump on top of here. Are you the fan? No, this is the fan, right? I can... Ah, okay. I can place you on stuff, but you turned off again? Are you going to turn on if I step... Ah, okay. I get it. I kind of get it. So the fans only work as long as I have a button pressed. Maybe this is like always the case, but it might not be. And I'm guessing if I jump over here, yeah, I'm gonna get pushed. Ooh. That was quite a push. Can I go back? Yeah, I can. I'm not sure. Why do I have two different options here? I'm not sure about that. Where are you leading me then? Wait a second. If I put you over here. Kind of the same place. I didn't actually check if I have aerial control here. Should have actually tried that. If I stand on top of that, I just stopped moving. If I hold the W key, for example. Maybe minimal control? I felt a little bit wobbly there, but like not too much otherwise. And we're just gonna bring like one of you fans and jump over here, because I feel like I'm gonna need that one. And it's good to know that I can just bring stuff like that. Like, for example, to press down a button, I guess. Ooh. Uplifted. Use the power of air to your advantage. Is another achievement. Okay. By the way, talking about achievements, Ooh, a key. Huh? Do I have an inventory now? Does that one disappear if I leave? I wasn't aware that there is... Okay. Sometimes this game confuses me in a good way. I'm just very surprised. I always thought there isn't like an inventory. Do I have like a... Like, I mean, I have this one. But I don't really have like an inventory that I can look at, right? Like, I doesn't do anything. And we all know that I is the only key that is valid for an inventory, let's be honest. But seriously, I feel like... I feel like I am done here. I don't know if I can do something with the fan here. I'm just gonna... Okay, I can't climb with you. That makes sense. Drop the tool first, yeah. Okay, so you're stuck here forever now. I want to know if I... Okay, you know what? I am going to leave here. And I'm gonna return just to quickly check if the key is still in my inventory, or at least not back in the world, because I feel like that's kind of important for me to figure out. Key was over here? No, apparently it's still in my inventory. Okay, where would I need a key? Like, I would guess it's at least somewhere in this general area. Like, obviously not in this area, but like this area or somewhere. We will figure it out, probably related to this star in a bit. But I guess we can just continue now. This is a red piece, and this one doesn't actually need anything. Higher ground. We do a view. The lights are on. I don't want to interact with you. Like, I still feel like I'm gonna pay like the cost like in the corner there. Which would be interesting, now that I think about it. Because this basically means that you need to replay the game if you can't solve the puzzles on your own at some point. Because otherwise you might run out of that resource and you can't actually ascend the tower. Which would be, again, like I like the meta narratives in this game, would be rather interesting. Still though, I do have a higher ground. I guess I just have to activate stuff from here because I can't actually bring you over. I should have checked where I actually want to go, but I could also just disable stuff. Let's disable you. And like the door on the left. I feel like that's probably fine to start. There's a key. Like a whole set of keys actually, not just one. That's an interesting way to make this puzzle actually. Okay, I need to open something on the left, but this one's open. Where are you leading me? Nowhere in particular? Can I light you? Like, here's the thing. I mentioned this before. I can't see anything. I should probably get less bright lamps in front of me, but then again, like, you can't really... I feel like it makes for less great video quality, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna suffer through this and be blind. You know, oh, we do have you though. I probably need you. Wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna place you there. If I move you around, because we don't really need you yet, and open you, they can at least bring one of the jammers, and that would be nice. Don't feel like I need a lot more. Okay, we have you jammed already. I do have keys, so I don't... Oh, wait. Actually, I'm gonna have to keep you open, because if I leave, I should lose my keys, right? No, I don't. That's interesting. I just want to open like other doors, because that's a lot easier. I don't need you then. Just in case I need to bring the jammer, and I probably will need the jammer, so I can just, you know, shorten that thought. Oh, I can open you. That's the first key. And I can open you, and there's some writing again. Epitaph. Child program codename Faith died here. Wow. Or terminated, sorry, it was terminated here. Logic worshipped the designer for a lot of days, then allowed the serpent into its heart. Okay, final memory dump. I asked the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in the eternal memory. Progeny programs add Samsara sheep. Okay, this is really interesting. So there are like generations of programs that kind of developed like that. So they shouldn't have ever met. I'm gonna have to check those walls again, because I don't know who talked to who. Didn't Faith talk to Ed on one of the walls? How's that possible? Unless like time is really wonky here. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer, the Greek. Fair enough, I do appreciate that, but still. Sheep as like, you know, as a progeny program? Interesting. Okay, I need to block you somehow though. Huh. I have an idea. I have a big idea. As always, it's totally going to work, trust me. First try, every try. Let's go over here. I can... Wait, I can't actually see you from here. Wait. Are you the guys? No, you're just orbing around. I thought maybe you are also visible from over there. Not so sure about you guys then. Because I will need to open that one door. Wait, I have you opened already, right? What about this one? I have no idea which door I just opened. It's probably this one. Where did I leave the jammer? Somewhere over here, right? Like you. That's not the right one then. If I... Like my issue is I can't see you. And I can't really... I'm not really sure how you are connected, right? Like how I can actually pass you. You're open, you're open. I could definitely check from this side. Oh, wait. I can block one from over here, but then I need to keep these doors open. That's not too bad though. I can do that. I can figure it out probably. I do have two of you. I'm gonna need... Okay, you need to stay open though later on. That's fine. But I also need to get you to stay open. Because I need to enter and then leave, and then I need to move that jammer again so I can actually reach the outside. I'm just gonna block this ball. That's okay. Like, the exact ball doesn't actually matter, apparently. I could probably time them right so they are not in sync anymore. Then I could probably avoid both of them in case I need the jammer again. But for now, I'm just gonna try it like this. And that should be all, hopefully. Oh, wait, I can't. I need two jammers. Where do I get the second jammer? Because I can't see that wall, so I definitely need a jammer over there. That's like my biggest issue currently. Where would I get another one? Because we only have like those two here. Unless I'm missing one because it's so dark. That's like the other possibility. Maybe I was actually right with my other theory that maybe, just maybe, potentially, mayhaps, or whatever you want to put it, if I put them out of sync, then I might be able to dodge them. That seems doable. If I go through here now... Oh, wait, I need to open this door, actually. Yeah, leave you there. I'm gonna use this jammer over there to look to the side. And that should allow me to continue, not you. I need to open you. And then I can bring my good old friend, the jammer, with me. And at least open the door on the other side. Like this. And then if I go over here... And then through here, then I can at least dodge that, and then I have two of you again. And I should have done... How do I continue here then? There isn't really anything I can do. Like, I mean, I can get them out of sync. That's not the issue here. My issue is that I can't open you then. How would I open you at the end? We're just gonna leave here real quick. And by real quick, I mean cautiously, apparently, because, you know, red balls. Let me pick you up. There's nothing in this corner, apparently. Okay, if I go over here, I don't need you here. Wait, why did I pick you up? I don't actually need to pick you up here. I just need to... Wait. I have an idea. I can at least block you. Then I don't need the jammer that was looking that way. That would be you, right? You were opening this door. This is open from the inside. So I can first block you for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Long enough that I can actually pass you, and then I can open this door. And now I can actually go inside again because the jammer is already waiting for me. And then I can open the door again from the other side. Run around. Hey balls. Lovely evening, my friends, right? Can I make it through here? Yeah. No problems. Easy peasy. I'm stuck here though. I hope you opened like a door. Okay, there's actually an open door. Why can't I leave? So rude. I kind of hoped that there might have been like a lock and I could use the key that I had found to leave. Because it's actually kind of nice out there. I don't know, the sunrise. Very lovely. Wait, is the sun actually rising? Wait. Will I be able to see something in like 5 minutes? No, that's just the moon. Okay. I had hoped. Maybe my eyes are just getting used to the darkness. Who knows? In any case, we have more puzzle pieces to find. I would like to finish this one soon, but while I'm at it, let me bring you. Can I bring you inside of the area? Right. I can, right? I feel like I've done so before. Yeah, I have the buckets here still. What if I talk to my friends over here? How do I open you now? I guess I'm gonna have to close this path off and open you again. I don't actually need to go too far, and I just want to reach that wall with like the text. I wanna see if they react to me adding another text nearby. Like, here. Can I draw? No? I can paint one here. I've now traveled this land... Oh, this is a new one actually. I've not traveled this land extensively. I can say without hesitation that this is the most beautiful spot. Exactly where Faith died. The most beautiful of spots. I have to say this is probably not the most beautiful. Even though, like, I do like the area. I just don't feel like this particular spot is the most beautiful of them all. I just think that this is funny. 52B. I'm gonna check the recording if this is actually the same number. You know, future me, editor me, please put like a confirmation here because I will forget otherwise. No, but it will probably work. In any case, let's go for the last one. So wait, how many more do we have? We have this one over there. We have one over here. It just looks weird. No, wait, those are two different puzzles. Okay, so we have like 3 more puzzles, but those should be the easy ones. I hope I can do them in like 10 minutes. The moonshot. Ooh, and we also get like more fans. More fans! I love fans! Okay, so you will catapult me up. Barely. Can I jump? I can jump down. Okay. Can I jump forward? I can float forward, okay. But you're actually getting kind of sucked in, so you're kind of stuck here. Unless I hold like W for a longer time, then I can fall off. Which is an interesting mechanic, okay. I need to... Wait a second, I have an idea. What happens if I put you on there? Oh, I can see what's happening here. Okay, if I put you here, they can stand on top of here. Okay, I get what they want me to do. This isn't actually too bad. I do love the mechanic though. Okay, this was just a very shiny leaf there. Gonna connect you, gonna put you on top of there. And then I'm gonna put you on there. And that should be enough, exactly. Look at that floating laser. This is exactly what this world needed, okay? Getting saved by a red laser. If only it was blue, then it at least wouldn't be evil. Clearly. Also, another gate that we can't cross. So rude, okay? So rude. I just want to explore the world, okay? Not just this tiny little fragment of it. Also, nice obelisk. I did see... Okay, I want to say, like, when I looked at the recording, right, while editing, I was looking around here like really quickly and I thought, hey, maybe those are like the 3 monkeys or something like that. But no, those are just like 3 guys sitting. I don't actually know what you're supposed to be. I don't think you're supposed to be like sphinxes or something like that. A person smarter than me would probably instantly recognize this as something very important to Egyptian mythology, but I certainly can't. I can't even read this stuff. Are you repeating the pattern? I feel like you're kind of repeating. Huh. In any case, there are more puzzles to be done. And also we have like still the purple piece. I don't actually know how to reach that one. I wanna go there last though. Wait a second, am I misreading this? You were crossed off? Okay, so you're probably the last puzzle then. Okay, I might have misread that. So this is the last one, the tomb. I don't like this necessarily. Oh, blue. Something blue that's blocked. What's behind here? This is so bright I can't see anything. Now I'm blinded by the actual light. Okay, there's a neat tomb. This is by Dog again. We haven't met Dog in quite some time. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but this world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundations from which to construct them. I agree. I'm convicted there are answers here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this. Like a true sheep would say. But yeah. Okay, this is the end. I guess I'm just here to get some jammers going. This jammer looked so weird, like from this perspective. Kinda like it though. It's kinda funky. Okay, I also want to get this jammer over there because it's going to be important, apparently. Let's see, can I get a second jammer? We do have a laser. I don't know what's up with this lighting here. I do like it, but it's also, I don't know, kind of intense. Do I have a laser pointer over here? I'm just gonna call him that. I don't actually know if they were called like connectors or something like that, right? Yeah, connector. Well, too bad. You're a laser pointer now. My good old friend, the laser pointer, I'm gonna put you around here. I can see that you can open this wall, and I'm gonna abuse that and go over here. And probably get like a good noodle star. Ooh. Okay, this is probably just to get the... Oh! So I need both. Interesting. That is probably just for my jump over here. I need to get like a good jump going. Can I? Oh, I got stuck on something there. Well, in any case, I can just go around here again. I can just try again. So it doesn't actually matter that much. What did I get stuck on? Or is there like a way to like make this jump more easily? Okay, that was easy enough. I just got stuck on something. I don't know what. Some big foot probably. I mean, why would you park your toesies here? Seriously. Who would do something like that? In any case, we don't need the jammer over here for now. I'm gonna bring you back later once I get the laser through here. I mean, with like 2... I would probably need like 2 connectors. But that seems rather possible in levels like these. Just because like there's like another connector, so we probably are getting one in just a moment. Let's see, you are connected to something. Okay, this is the first one. Is there like a second one? Wait a second, I have a better idea. If I jam you, and then I can probably bring you with me. Oh, wait. The problem is that you're going to close then. Is that actually an issue? Like if I put you here somewhere. Wait. You can be seen here. That's fine. If I do it like this. Obviously, this connection doesn't work, but this door is still open. And I guess I'm just not using the jammer then. The harder thing is, how am I going to connect those? Is there like an angle I can see both from? Would have to be from over here somewhere. I'm sorry about your legs, but I would have to see you from there and then... Huh. There isn't really a lot of space for that, unless I can put you like on top of the walls. No, So I'm guessing I'm missing something. Probably either a connector or like a position. Nothing hiding in the shadows, I hope. Can I go the other way around? Probably not. Wait. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Why? Like, I feel like I get what I have to do here. Okay, you're open now, right? You are open now. And now I don't need a jammer anymore. This is like another troll. We've had this exact troll before. And I just kind of ignored it. And this time around I can just get this piece. The harder thing is actually... Wait, is it a harder... I don't know how I would get the red laser around here, because I still need to get it through the door. Can I see another laser from here somewhere? Because I don't feel like I can. So we'll probably have to go through here properly. No, wait a second. Let me think. Let me cook. If I instead go around here, and I need a jammer for that, let me bring like all of the laser thingies with me. I'm gonna need you, just so I can keep like all the doors open, but otherwise it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I only have like those two, right? Yeah, okay. So you two, I'm gonna open you up, bring you through there. I know, it's just like a lot of moving. I can do that if I'm smart. And, you know, I don't misclick and actually pick up the right thing. Oh wait, I can't bring you now. I need to bring you the other way around then. Because the other way around should be doable. I just need like multiple of you on the other side. And if I go through here, then I can quickly open all the gates. Like this. Bring the other one through here. And bring you through there as well. I don't know why I'm overthinking this right now. I just bring you through there. Open the door up from this side and I can bring the other connector. Which is fine, because here's the trick. I don't actually think that I can do this just using these pieces, but I can bring the connector outside. This definitely was a wise choice by this game, I guess. I don't know. I can bring you outside because I don't have to go through the door. I just need to find a connector like this one over there. Put you there. And then I can get like another one from over here. Where did you leave? Okay, you're just here. That should be fine. And then I can go to the other side and connect you. Oh, I really, like I mentioned this before, I really like the red puzzles, or like the star puzzles and all of that stuff. And I really like how the other ones, they work as kind of a tutorial and sometimes really interact with each other. Like, I imagine if I had done this puzzle first, I would have not thought about using this connector over there, because it wouldn't have been active, right? And this makes this relatively special, right? In any case, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the episode. I don't know if this is the last one. Seems to have been the last one, I guess. Okay. If this is all, then I still don't know what the key is for. Why did I get a key? Why did I pick that one up? I'm so confused. Give me like a lock I can use this on. Anywhere. Please. Please, game. Don't confuse me. Is there another door I could open? Maybe it doesn't have to be in this area. I don't know if I'm going to keep the key if I leave. I could try that, because I don't think that there's anything over here. One with faith. I've come to see that that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. I also really like the character writing in general, but also like minor details like capitalize his when Faith talks about the creator, for example. Because that's obviously very important when you're talking about stuff like that, apparently. I'm just gonna look around just in case there was like a keyhole I missed. I don't think so. Okay, so here's the last thing I want to do today. I'm just gonna leave this area real quick, and then I'm gonna return. I want to see if the key is back, because if the key is back, then I probably need to find something in that area. Otherwise it's just, I don't know, a collectible for later. I also have 10 stars now, which means that we could actually explore the special area in the first area, which is, again, kind of weird to talk about like that. Anyway, let's get the moon jump going. Get over there, jump! Perfect. And the key should have been here. The key is back. So that means that whatever I do with this key has to be here. Okay, now I'm kind of curious, like too curious to end the episode this exact moment. I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to bring this. Where would I hide a key? At least keyhole. I mean, the key I've already found. Then like too many places it could be. Alright, give me like a minute. I'm just gonna, you know, stroll around this perimeter. If I can't find anything, I'm just gonna put this into my notes of like all the things that I don't understand. And if I do, then I guess we will be yapping some more in just a second. There's like a secret key I can plug into the PC, right? Initializing, yeah. Oh, support session again. I love those. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. That's all well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? I would actually argue maybe not tin cans. Maybe there's like something more complex to that. But again, since I do not we do not know where consciousness comes from. We just know that something is consciousness. Some call that soul. But since, as we had kind of talked about before with like evolution, if our understanding of evolution is true, and it seems like it is, then that means that either every single being since the very first one had consciousness, because you can't just say that like one being had like a soul, right? Like if we say that this is a soul, the consciousness, and then suddenly like their offspring had a soul while, you know, the parents didn't have that one, or like the very first one already had one. Or alternatively, we could just say it is something that developed, right? Like, it is a really weird way to think about this, maybe, and I don't actually know where I heard this quote first, but it's basically that the consciousness is basically the universe experiencing itself, as opposed to like something lifeless. We don't know where it really springs from. I still think that the idea that it might be just the electricity might be fascinating, albeit very, very scary for like everything that we have talked about before. I don't think that this is actually the case, like inherently, but I feel like if you made a complex enough system, you could probably make something that looks like it's conscious. This also goes back to another, like something else we talked about. I don't think it was because of a text specifically, but like the idea that like if something is scientifically so advanced, like compared to like your understanding of science, that it looks like magic. And I feel like this is kind of where consciousness kind of lays. It looks like magic because we don't understand it yet. But if you made like a complex enough like machine, and like again it could just be like tin cans, then it could also be conscious in a way. Maybe you need to electrify them, I don't know. I would say yeah, sure, why not? What a bizarre idea. I sent you a notification when the signposts start complaining. I mean, maybe, if they're complex enough, you know? Seriously though, are the tides and the ecosystem sentient as well? Any organized system qualifies? I wouldn't say every single one. But this, again, is like a really hard thing about like defining this stuff, because if you go back to like the previous example of like the tin cans, there's some amount of tin cans, if we assume that they have like a consciousness, where we remove one of those tin cans and suddenly there is no consciousness anymore. I think that's fascinating. There's probably a way to do that, but since consciousness itself is also so ill-defined, I would say not every single organized system. Now you're pushing it too far. I'm relieved.
I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Yeah, Elohim. I'm relieved there are at least some restrictions on what you are prepared to believe. And of course, the alternative accounts are all so ridiculous you'd be forgiven by any reasonable observer for choosing the best of a bad bunch. How consciousness can be so intimately familiar to you and yet so obscure, I just don't understand. Well, nobody does. Don't mind him. Yeah, and a good answer. He's just worried that if you ask too many questions, you'll start to see through his shtick. I mean, I've already started to do that like at least 2 questions ago. Stick with me, and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like you to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. I agree, there's still progress to be made. And I really like, I sometimes feel like my answers are somewhat contradictory, but part of that is, first of all, I like to give answers like how I feel in the moment. Part of this is like me thinking more about the topic, and part of this is literally just that I don't have like good answers to give, because I only get like 2. Anyway, back to exploring real quick. I still need a keyhole. Give me a hole of keys. Wait a second. I have a weird idea. What happens if I bring you instead? Okay, alright, like I have this box. There's like this area here. Can I climb over you? Ah! And here I thought I was smart. Huh. I mean, it does allow me to look outside, but I don't feel like... Right, there's like this little temple, I'm gonna call you. What are you? What are you? Wait a second, wait a second. What are you? Where did I place your cube? Over here. I can look... At least it kind of explains the title of this area, because you can probably look at the moon from there, but how do I reach you? I have like one idea how I could, but I can't do that anymore because I have moved you around. Huh. Like if I could reach the top of this area, for example, like, okay, if I use the fan over here, right? I always kind of don't reach that. I always go like to that side somehow. Maybe I can control this better, or alternatively I could maybe, while I'm flying, drop the cube. I can't. I don't have enough control like this. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna still try for a few times. Maybe there's like an angle I can get that will allow me to do that. Because I don't think I can combine these, right? No, I can just stand here and that's kind of it. I'm gonna reset this area. I don't think this is going to reset it, right? No, but if I teleport out and back in, that's going to reset it, and I do have an idea what I want to do over there. So, like last time, I placed it over here, but what happens if I place you on there? Oh wait, I need to also install like a fan. You're not landing where I want you to land. How did I... Wait a second. I somehow managed to land the exact position I wanted to land on, and then I fell off. Wow, I feel like I might also need the cube still, but like... There's an angle I can get where this works. And I'm kind of bothered that I got it and then failed again. How did I do it? Jump. I need to slow down somehow. And I can do that, I just don't know how I did it the exact way. Maybe... Oh, if I... Okay, if I look backwards. This is kind of what I wanted to do. I don't want to fall off, but hey, we can do this. Jump over here. Okay, you know how I said that this game doesn't require platforming? Well, I was wrong. I hope I don't need a key. Use? I can't use you, I need a coin. No, I need a key. Okay, I do know where the key is though. I can do this. Let's try this again. Okay, I know this episode is running slightly long. I mean, I should be cutting out like at least 10 minutes here, but... okay, how do I do it? Just backwards? Okay, maybe I should have held backwards. I don't know how I did it before, but I feel like just holding backwards seems to be a reasonable strategy. It allows me to at least look at it, kind of. Okay, how... This game is so inconsistent sometimes, I don't know why. Okay, let's... try this. Maybe I need to hold more left. I don't know. Let me just try it until I get it. Okay, that wasn't too long. That was literally the next try. Well done. I kind of want to see what happens if I jump down, but first let's figure this one out. Use the key. There's a connector on the moon. What do I need you for? Probably connected to something. I only have like red lasers. Probably there for something, so I do know that now. I want to see what happens if I jump down here. I can't just jump down here, okay. Explore. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm gonna do that in the next episode because this is running long. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time when we explore whatever's happening to the moon. Till then, have a good one and bye bye.